One of my clients was an orthodontist. When you practice orthodontist and you want to be incorporated, you have to have what is called a professional corporation. That kind of a corporation allows you to use a corporate practice for tax deductions and those kinds of things, but the law says that only the licensed individual can be a stockholder in that corporation. That's why it's called a professional corporation. So this orthodontist came to see me, and he was in a professional corporation, but we wanted to do some estate planning. So I told him that one of the benefits of a trust would be he could place his shares of stock in that professional corporation in a trust which restricts the ownership of the trust to a licensed individual unless that person passes away. And then the spouse or some other named party can step in and act as the trustee and owner of that stock until it can be sold without having to go through the probate process. And so we set his whole estate up that way. And lo and behold, he died in a terrible accident, and his wife came to see me for some help. And I told her that she could actually put up that stock in his professional corporation for sale, and it wouldn't have to go through probate, which most often happens with a professional corporation. You know that if you're a person with braces and you need to get those braces adjusted, and you go to your orthodontist and he's no longer there, then you go somewhere else. And so the corporate practice loses its value very quickly. Well, the wife of this dentist who had passed away was able to sell the stock in this professional corporation within 2 weeks at its sustained value because of the professional corporation trust. When she was finally able to sell the practice, it was worth what it was at the time of the dentist's death, not what it would have been after going through probate for 3 or 4 months. So she was thrilled that we had set that up just so she could do it that way. So if you're a dentist or an orthodontist or a veterinarian or a chiropractor or a doctor or a lawyer or any licensed individual and you have a professional corporation, you want to make sure that you also have a professional corporation trust so that in the event of your death, your practice could be sold with its ongoing current value rather than having to be held up in the probate of an estate.